Good morning. My name is Julie. I am the owner and founder of Lady Faltais Apothecary. We are here today to talk about the astrology forecast for the week. Now, before we get started, sorry, apparently my sound is still on. Let me fix that. My computer is so slow. I have it. All right. And now we can smudge a little bit. Some for you guys. Some for me. I definitely need it today. All right, so I'm going to just toss that over there and let that burn. And we will go ahead and pick a new card for this week as well. So last week's was a blessing on lifting sadness. So we'll put that back in the deck. Go ahead and pick a new one. We've had this one once or twice before. A blessing on the senses that gift the world to you. So I kind of take that as your gift, your special gift. But I mean, you could take it however you want, but I kind of read that as like, what is your special sense? Is it hearing? Is it seeing? Is it smelling? Is it tasting? That connects you more so to the other world, but this world. I mean, it's all together in my, like, it's all interconnected. What is it that connects you? All right, so I will get a picture of that up and get it put on the Facebook group page, which is Lady Faltais Light Healers. And so if you're not a member of that, you can go ahead on over there, and I will post a picture and do a little write-up on it. I've been also trying to just kind of incorporate that into some Instagram and TikTok, but those aren't really big platforms for me. So, but if you're on there, you can find it in those locations as well. So, all right, so we can hop on here and get started for this week. I don't know, someone popped up and says, engage with your audience. I don't know what they want me to do. I thought by doing a video, I was engaging with you. All right, so Monday, October 9th, Leo moon in tension with Uranus. So some unexpected emotions, desire for some change, some sort of break from routine, possibly. So just be adaptable, stay open, keep the doors open for whatever might be coming through for you on Monday. And kind of skipping over it because today's actually Tuesday, but I wanted to incorporate it anyway. So if you go back and are watching this, you can kind of like maybe understand if something happened on Monday, maybe this will help you understand what it was for. So I still wanted to include Monday, even though it's technically Tuesday. I didn't do it yesterday because it was Columbus Day and my husband had the day off, so I took the day off too. So Monday's color is white, and I picked some appetite. It says get out of your comfort zone. So just break free from that routine. And yes, these are back to the old cards because I just couldn't really, I don't know. I need a new deck. I think that's what the universe is telling me is I need to buy a new deck. So Tuesday, the 10th, today, Pluto is going direct in Capricorn. So Pluto has been in retrograde. It's not one of the bigger ones that gets talked about like Mercury. But Pluto going direct is going to mean you might be feeling more of that desire for change, that desire for transformation, all of that kind of kicking in. So maybe over the last few months while Pluto has been retrograde, you kind of maybe felt a little bit more, I don't know if I want to say stagnant, but just that desire for change wasn't there so much for you. So that might be starting to kick in a little bit more as well. And it's a very active time right now. We have the thinning of the veil, lots of shadow work stuff usually coming up for people around this time. Shadow work and desire for change, to me, go kind of hand in hand. If you don't have any desire for change, then doing shadow work isn't going to be beneficial at all for you. So, all right. So anyway, Pluto direct in Capricorn. And we know Capricorn is all about success. Very driven, very go-getter, desire to be very good or the best at whatever it is they're wanting to do. So some sort of transformation, some sort of change, some sort of like evolution, like moving you forward. So the change isn't going to just be from, this to this. It's going to be more of a, to help you progress forward. So go ahead and embrace that change and, let go of anything that's not really serving you. Similar to, full moon. Maybe it's a belief, maybe it's a habit, who knows what it is, but it's going to be, so again, that change is going to help advance you forward. The evolution could be home, work, or both. So it's not necessarily going to be just tied to one or the other. It could be one or the other, or it could be both for you. I do, but it just I just lost my thought. For transformation, you could work with some citrine for transformation. There's lots of different stones you could work with besides just the ones that I am picking, but smoky quartz to let it go. So, Wednesday, the 11th, Virgo moon in harmony with Jupiter. So Jupiter, we know, is all about positivity, and Virgo is about getting stuff done, but it's also in a sense of in service to someone, where Capricorn is more about success for yourself. Virgo is more about getting things done and being detail oriented, but knowing that they're kind of in service of someone, that they're helping someone in some way. So that generosity part of it might be coming through for you tomorrow as well. It's also going to be a really good time to nurture yourself for some personal growth. Again, kind of building into that shadow work that keeps popping up, right? I kind of think this week's energies kind of all seem like they kind of are directing us towards something, whether we want to or not. But so Monday was about a desire for change and break from routine. And then Tuesday, Pluto going directing Capricorn is a kickoff to transformation and change and evolution. And then Wednesday's Virgo and Jupiter is about getting stuff done in a positive way. So seems to me like it's kind of all directing us in a certain path. All right, so Wednesday, before I get here, Wednesday's color is green. And I picked some ocean jasper. It says schedule yourself in. And just take, like I said, some time to nurture your personal growth, whatever that might look like for you. Everybody's shadow work is going to be a little different. Maybe it's around courage or fear or anger, but the root of it is going to be different for all of us, right? And you could say well, it's all about childhood trauma. Well, but everybody's childhood trauma isn't going to be the same. So when you break it down, and again, where everybody's placements are, where everybody's chart is set up, makes it different for them. So we do go through very similar things, but we are all very unique at the same time. All right, Thursday, October 12th. Mars is entering Scorpio. So some intense emotions might be coming up for you. But Scorpio also is very, they like to really get in there and understand and dig down in. And so they're very determined. So with this intense emotions is also going to bring some determination for you. So Thursday would be a really good day to, I don't necessarily like the way I wrote this, but I wrote take on a challenge or conflict. And I don't really mean that like take it on, because that's Mars energy, right? Is to just go in and be like bulldoze everything over. But more of a just take the opportunity to take something on Thursday. Doesn't have to happen on Thursday. It could be something that's been going on. On Thursday, take something that's been a challenge or something that you've been struggling with, and take some time Thursday to use that determination to maybe come up with some compromise, some courage, some honesty. And again, that's going to be either home or work or both. It's not necessarily just one or the other. So could be relationship at home or relationship at work, could be spouse, could be child, could be parent. Doesn't always have to be significant other when I talk about relationships. So it's all relationships that we have. So yeah, Thursday might just be a really good day to if there's been something you've been meaning to talk to somebody about, some sort of issue or conflict or something that might be coming up for you. Thursday is going to be a really good day to Scorpio is going to help you get down to the root of it, and Mars is going to just give you that initial action kind of feel for it. So Thursday's color is yellow, and I picked some tourmalated quartz, and it says get out of your own way. And the reason I picked that is, sometimes we don't want change, or we want change, but we're afraid that we might get more change than we bargained for, or whatever it might look like for you. Yeah, just kind of try to get out of your own way on that. So again, shadow work. Friday the 13th. The Friday the 13th superstition is fairly new. I mean, not as far as like in my lifetime, but as in, it's not an old tradition. It's not something that's been carried over for centuries. It's more of a more modern thing. Friday, the superstition of Friday the 13th. It doesn't carry any weight with me. I don't have any superstitions around Friday the 13th. A lot of people are like, oh, it's a Friday the 13th in October. And, but like I said, it's not anything that comes from any sort of tradition. I don't even know where it really came from. I probably researched it at some point, but again, it's like not one of those things that like has any impact or holds any weight for me. So I don't partake in that. If you do, that's fine. If you, are a very superstitious person and you believe in that, I'm not telling you that you're wrong. I'm just saying that, like, I tend to go more with, like really old traditions, the Celtic traditions and things like that. And Friday the 13th was not a thing. So Mars is in harmony with Saturn. So again, Mars is giving us that action, right? That desire, that drive, that wanting to take action. So it's going to be a boost in focus. So it would be a really good day to get done any tasks that might need like focus or concentration. I don't have it today. I'm sitting here thinking I really need to do some accounting. And I'm like, there's no way I'm mathing today. My brain is off somewhere else. I don't know where it is today, but it's not with me. So Friday would be a really good day to do anything that might be, things that you need to be hyper focused on, really need to concentrate on. Yeah, anything like that would be really good to do on Friday. Like I wrote down, projects that require effort or long-term planning would be really good on Friday. Like if you need to be like, I'm here and I need to get here and say, I'll even use the 5-year plan, right? Okay. So for me to start at the beginning, I'll go back a few years, was I needed my degree in holistic health, which I still have not finished yet, but working on. I needed my massage therapy. I needed a building. I needed a way to get a building. So all those things were steps that were broken down. And each step had kind of like its own little plan. All right, like for school, what do I need to do to be able to get to school? What did I have to do financially, time wise, and things like that? And so each step had its own little steps. But so that's where I'm going with this. Is it's very something that you need to really break the steps down and be very efficient and really thinking about it. Friday is going to be the day to do that. So Friday's color is, I was going to say, is Libra. Yep, Friday's color is Libra. Friday's color is cream. And I picked some azurite, and it just is get laser focused. So if you really want to tap into being focused, some azurite is a good one for that. All right, Saturday, solar eclipse in Libra. So solar eclipse is going to bring about change. Significant change. And again, that doesn't mean necessarily relationship-wise. It doesn't mean your partner could be relationships on Saturday, because that's like whatever it is. Seek compromise that's going to make you both happy, whoever the relationship. So if it's a work thing, I'll use a work one instead of a relationship, like a significant other relationship. 20 hours and not even getting done what you need to get done. And so maybe it's a conversation that you have to go to your boss about and be like, listen, I'm really struggling here. I want to do a good job. I want to be here. I want to work, but I've got too much on my plate. I need some help. And, don't use it as an excuse to get out of work. That's not what I'm saying. But if you really are like, this is because I know somebody right now is in that situation where they're like, work, and because they're so busy that they're really not getting everything done, but they're busy the whole time they're there, and just coming home feeling, not satisfied. So seeking some sort of compromise. And also, it's also a really good time, again, to doing some self-improvements, right? So, getting down there and seeing maybe what's going on. Shadow work never ends, people. I will tell you that. In self-improvement never ends. Nurturing never ends. It's an ongoing thing. I can't English today. I'll use my own example. We went out this weekend and was with a group of friends, and frustration got the better of me, and I lost my temper a couple of times. And I was like, I'm like, why? What's going on? Because like I have told you guys before, and I'm going on a rant here, sorry. I used to be angry all the time. Like everything pissed me off. I was just pissed off at the world all the time. And anyway, so I kind of thought like, I'm through that. I'm good. I'm at a spot where like, I'm trusting the universe. I'm trusting what's happening is for a reason. I'm having faith. I'm moving forward. And then Saturday, like I got angry quite a few times. And I was like, oh, what's going on there? What's happening here? What's pushing those buttons? So, and it's not to say that somebody was pushing my buttons, because yes, people push our buttons. That happens. I can't control that. I can control how I react to it. And normally I'm pretty laid back. When people, do stuff, I'm like, oh, it's okay. We'll work through it. We'll figure it out. What's going on? And I just went right to being pissed off and being angry. So I got to kind of work on that and figure out what happened there. And it's not going to come to me right away, but I will figure it out eventually, and I will work on it. But so self-improvement, self-nurturing, always being open, being adaptable, trying to improve, trying to be better. Anyway, my rant for this week. Saturday's color is purple, and I picked some phantom quartz, and it says embrace change. All right, and so finishing up the week, Sunday, October 15th, Moon is entering into Scorpio. So again, we talked about Scorpio energy for Thursday because Mars is moving into Scorpio. So the Moon is moving into Scorpio on Sunday. So it should be somewhat similar energy. Mars is more of an action kind of planetary energy, so intense emotions again, desire for change, that determination, that wanting to get down deep. They want to understand. They want to get to the root of things. They want to know what's going on down there. I have 3 placements in Scorpio. A little introspect as well. So introspect. Can't English again. So yeah. So I really feel like the whole week is moving us towards the same direction of change and being adaptable and compromise and setting things in motion that are going to help with all of that. So it could be a little bit of a challenging week, but I do believe that, again, like it's all for a purpose. At the end of it, it's going to bring us somewhere that's a better place, that's a more positive place, that's a healthier place for us by doing all the work, if we take it seriously and actually do the work that's being presented to us. So Sunday's color is orange, and I picked some malachite, and it says just time for transformation. So this might be one you might want to just, like if I had 2 things to do this week, it would be let shit go and work on transformation. So, all right. I hope something in this video was helpful for you. Please say hi. Tell me where you're from. Tell me something that you enjoyed about this video. Tell me what crystal you might want to be working with this week. And, if you do find it helpful, please share it to someone else that you think might find it helpful as well. And I do hope you have a good week. And I will see you guys all back here next week on Monday at 10 a.m. for next week's video. And I believe next week there will be 2 videos, if I'm not mistaken, for new moon. But I'll double check on that and let you know for sure on Monday. So again, have a really good week. And as always, remember to be kind. Your kindness is not only going to improve your day, it's going to improve somebody else's day. And it could potentially change someone's life for the better. And it doesn't cost anything. Thanks for watching, guys. Love you. Bye.